Hi, this is Zach Muir from Zach's Traders Cafe. We'll look at some single stocks on Monday the 15th of August, and quite similar charts for many of these second liners. AO World first up here with a breakthrough, the 50-day moving average at 147. RSI at 59, so providing decent momentum to the upside. Initial target, a retest of the 200-day line, 159 after that. 1 month view target as high as £1.80 at the top of a June rising trend channel. Best thing here probably is that the stop loss can be an end of day close back below the 50-day moving average at 147. That's the blue line there, really well below 140, really questioning the recovery argument for AO World. Next up, International Consolidated Airlines with a bounce off the floor of this rising June trend channel and the 20-day moving average at rather the 10-day moving average at 398 pence. Looks like we've got an initial target here as high as the 50-day moving average at 424, and then after that up to 470. Stop loss back below Friday's intraday low of 396.5. So reasonable risk reward there, whichever way you look at it. Ladbrokes is next on the basis largely that the bookies are certainly in focus at the moment in a positive way, with M&A swirling around William Hill. Looking for a £1.80 target here at the top of a rising trend channel from April, and that target valid really well. There's no end of day close back below the 10-day average at 146. Time frame on that as soon as the next 3 to 4 weeks. On to Sainsbury's, which you would think that with the grocers might be on the back foot with the price wars, but it looks as though recovery is in the air here, at least in terms of the price action. Good weekly close above the 50-day moving average at £2.31, and while we're above that, that's the blue line there. Target here, 255 to 260, just above the 200-day moving average at £2.53, shown in black there. Sports Direct, obviously a company which has been battered on various fronts and for various reasons, but does look as though we're back in recovery mode here. Gap through the 10 and 20-day moving averages at the end of last month. A weekly close above the 50-day moving average at 304 pence last week. The view at this stage is, while there's no end-of-day close back below the 10-day moving average at 291, we could head towards the top of that June rising trend channel as high as 370 over the next 4 to 6 weeks. Savills, the estate agent, clearly in focus with some of those who are wondering about where the housing market will go, but decent and very strong weekly close above the 50-day moving average. Very strong candle there as well, opening at the low and closing at the high. Target here as high as £7.59, which is the 200-day moving average and also the top of that June rising trend channel. Best stop loss at this stage probably back below the 10-day average at 689 on an end-of-day close basis. Finishing off with Tullow Oil, which some people may be looking for M&A activity on. Decent bear trap rebound from below the 200-day moving average 205 last week, and then finishing off last week with a gap to the upside through the 50-day moving average at 227. The view at this stage is, while there's no end-of-day close back below the floor of this gap to the upside at £2.21, we could see further significant upside, at least back towards the top of the range since the July, which is 260 to 270 pence. That's it for me. More updates at the same time tomorrow.